Shocking meltdown. The presidency in freefall. Buckle up, America, because the circus is back in town, and it's not just a sideshow, it's the main event. The commander-in-chief, the so-called leader of the free world, is acting like a high school mean girl with a Twitter account and a vendetta. Navarro didn't just call it out, she detonated on live TV, raw and unfiltered, exposing a presidency unraveling before our eyes. This isn't a parody. This is real footage, real quotes, and a nation dragged into the mud. If this makes your blood boil, share it. Because when the leader of the United States is obsessed with women, blood, and AI-generated distractions, it's not just embarrassing, it's a national disgrace. Picture this, a 70-year-old man-baby, now president, throwing tantrums like he's auditioning for a reality show. Navarro didn't hold back, calling him out for diminishing the presidency with every petty tweet and unhinged outburst. "Stop it," she roared. "You're not just Donald Trump anymore. You're the commander-in-chief." But does he listen? No. Instead, he drags Barack Obama into his latest stunt, posting a deep-fake mugshot to stir the pot. Why? To drown out the Epstein headlines creeping closer. This isn't leadership, it's a digital coup against a man who isn't even running. When even Tulsi Gabbard starts backpedaling, you know the damage control is in overdrive. Navarro's not alone in her outrage. Obama, a man who rarely speaks, issued a statement, a rare move that screams, "Enough is enough." He respects the Oval Office, unlike the current occupant who treats it like a reality TV set. But here's the kicker. It's not just about what Trump posts, it's about who believes it. His followers lap up the nonsense, and that's by design. Fear doesn't spread by accident, it's weaponized. And when fiction fails, he doubles down with policy that hits harder than any tweet. The real horror? It's not just tweets, it's federal memos and military-style raids targeting Latinos and immigrants. Navarro's voice cracked as she spoke about her community being hunted down. She's not blaming the country. She's pointing at the hands steering the ship, the ones writing policies that scream racism. Alligator Alcatraz, they call it, a cutesy name for a prison where legal residents are sent. Meanwhile, white immigrants from Canada or Eastern Europe, they're not being dragged from playgrounds. That's not a coincidence. It's a plan. Navarro refuses to let Trump steal her patriotism, her love for barbecues and anthems, even as he tries to make her community feel like outsiders in their own home. But it gets darker. Trump's not just targeting immigrants, he's silencing critics. Stephen Colbert, a late-night legend, got the boot, and Trump was quick to pop champagne, taking credit like it was his master plan. CBS, once a beacon of journalism, is now the cowardly broadcasting system, caving to Trump's pressure. It started with a frivolous lawsuit over a Kamala Harris interview, then a respected producer walked out, and now Colbert's show is gone. Coincidence? Hardly. Follow the money to Skydance, a Trump ally promising to kill DEI and neutralize comedy. Neutral, of course, meaning MAGA approved. When a network cancels a smart, decent, successful host like Colbert, you have to ask, who's really holding the remote? The dominoes keep falling. Universities like Columbia are paying settlements to avoid Trump's wrath, while student visas are weaponized, and grant funding is held hostage. Academic freedom? That's a relic now. And don't get me started on the Kennedy Center. House Republicans want to rename it the Melania Trump Opera House. Yes, you read that right. Jackie Kennedy's legacy, a symbol of art and culture, gutted for a woman whose closest brush with opera was a silent nod at the Met Gala. The Kennedys brought poetry to the White House. The Trumps bring lawsuits and plagiarize speeches. Artists are cancelling appearances, donations are tanking, and Trump's minion, Rick Grenell, is running the show. This isn't a presidency. It's a grudge with a budget. Navarro's plea was raw. Go knit, find a hobby, talk to your wife, get therapy. But Trump's not pivoting. He's doubling down, settling scores from his first term. He said it himself. I am your retribution. From drag shows to student visas, it's a personal hit list dressed up as policy. And when late-night hosts like Jon Stewart, John Oliver and Jimmy Fallon rallied for Colbert, it was like the Avengers assembling. Silencing one voice only made the others louder. Comedy isn't dead, it's supercharged. Then there's the Epstein boomerang. Trump's digital army, Charlie Kirk, the Vances, turned on him, amplifying the very headlines he tried to bury. It's Frankenstein's monster, and he handed them the pitchforks. The Wall Street Journal, owned by Murdoch, isn't letting it go, and neither is MAGA. Throw enough spaghetti at the wall, Rosie, Obama, football teams, and people start seeing it for what it is, canned sauce and desperation. Navarro's guilt is palpable. She loves her country, but watching her community hunted while others grill hot dogs to marching bands? It's a gut punch. Privilege shouldn't feel like guilt, but when your people are targeted, silence isn't an option. This isn't just politics, it's personal. And when the presidency becomes a platform for revenge, no one's safe. Not immigrants, not comedians, not even cultural landmarks. So, what's the cost of a commander-in-chief acting like a reality show reject? It's not just dignity, it's the soul of a nation. Navarro's warning is clear. This isn't leadership, it's a tantrum in a red tie. Power doesn't always corrupt, but when it's used to settle scores, silence voices, and rename history, it's not just dark, it's dangerous. Share this if you think facts still matter. Comment if you believe comedy should stay legal. Because this isn't just a story, it's a wake-up call.